So welcome to Newborn Nursery Reborn. I'm Eleana. I am a doll artist, but I am also a nurse on top of being a doll artist. And the purpose and the reason that I'm making this video today is because I wanted to get into a little bit about why some women collect dolls and explain why there are grown women out here who love their dolls and their babies. Okay, so you have all types of people, right? In this world, we have a lot of people who are suffering, right? That are in pain. And some of these people don't know where to put their pain. So, like, when I have a mom that comes into labor and delivery, right? And that mom doesn't know how to cope with the loss of her pregnancy. I mean, the nurses are there, and what I do is I try to comfort each patient as possible. But then when that saddened, tragic loss really hits that mom, she wants something to snuggle and cuddle. And that's where she finds comfort in a reborn. Now, are you going to making fun of a person like that? Because I don't think there's anything funny in that. You know, it's therapeutic for some people. Then there's the group of women who have had children grow up on them and have their own families and made them grandmothers, grandfathers, and now they look for that love in those dolls. They love shopping for a baby. They love the thought of having a newborn. That thought. And for the moms that can't conceive and get pregnant, that's another group of collectors. So we have a fair share of women in this world, and it all has to do with one thing and one thing only that they all have in common. And what is that? What is it that they have in common? They have in common heartache. Some moms just do it for fun. Some people do it for a variety of reasons. But I'll tell you one thing as an artist. I specialize in NICU babies. My NICU babies come out looking just like a NICU baby. I can make a NICU baby so realistic that you look at that doll and you're like, wow. Like, wow. And that's a creation that comes from me within. But what is that inspiration? My inspiration comes from even things that are sad and tragic and called a loss. I find the love in that in my heart for whatever I can do to help that person heal a little bit. Then I go and I recreate a baby as small as the one that they lost by creating a reborn doll so realistic that's miniature size that a mom loses when she's 5 to 6 months pregnant. She's gonna get about between an 8 to 12-inch baby, maybe 11, 12 might be a little big for that size. But you guys understand where I'm coming from and what I mean. And mainly women who have lost pregnancies, women who have lost their babies, and moms who are suffering all over the world. And if you are suffering and you haven't yet started collecting reborn dolls, it's something that you might want to think about getting into, because it will never take the place of your lost baby. Unfortunately, it won't. But it will help you therapeutically and emotionally. It will definitely get you through your struggling pain as you are trying to cope with the loss alone with your newborn baby or your pregnancy that you just lost. Reborns are collected from different people all over the world, not just people who are obsessed with collecting. Some of us just love dolls, and that's the way it is. You have an obsession with collecting dolls, that's okay. You have an obsession to collecting Barbies or, whatever type of dolls, that's okay too. Nobody is wrong for what they're doing. Don't let people make you feel like you're wrong or you're doing something wrong over something you love collecting. If you have a doll room that's taking up another room and you got to move out of that room and go in another room because your dolls are now all over the living room, your bedroom, and another room, that's within you. If you're okay with it, that's all that matters. Don't let other people define who you are, because you're not wrong for that. And a lot of us feel wrong, like we're doing something wrong. Guess what? I'm here to tell you, you are not doing anything wrong by collecting dolls, by loving reborn dolls, getting you through. And if your husbands and your partners can't, let's just say how exhausted I am. I just worked 36 hours and I am really tired. But okay, so basically another thing that I can say about what I have provided as an artist is, and delivered, is all the happiness that I've bring people just by creating a baby so realistic. And when that baby got delivered to their home and they opened their boxes, they send me all types of pictures from all over the world, full of smiles, full of people laughing and smiling, children laughing and smiling, and mothers with tears in their eyes when they first get to meet their newborn baby reborn, or they first get to meet their micro preemie or their NICU preemie that they may have lost in their lives, and then they finally decided it's time for me to get a reborn. Because some women lose so many pregnancies, they need something to help them get through. And that's where I come in as an artist. Now you tell me, all the reborn doll moms and lovers out here, they know exactly what I mean. They know exactly why I say what I say. But what mom doesn't love to nest? And what I mean by nesting is preparing for a baby, fixing a crib, making room for that baby, fixing a spot in the nursery or in the little area that we have prepared for our baby's arrival, going shopping, buying clothing, doing all the exciting things that brand new reborn moms do, or brand new collectors, brand new people that just wanted a newborn baby and wanted the feeling of shopping. And there's nothing wrong with that. So don't ever let anybody, and I repeat, don't ever let anybody tell you you're doing wrong, because you're not doing anything wrong by collecting dolls, shopping for your newborn reborn, and doing what you love. Because that love comes from within you, and you can't change what you love in life. I know I can't. And I won't hide it, and I won't be ashamed. I won't be shamed out here, because there's nothing for me to be ashamed of. That's why I go, when I go and pick up my food and stuff like that, or when I go into these restaurants to go pick up my orders for my food and stuff like that, or like my pharmacies and all that. Oh yeah, I got my baby carriage with me. And I have one of those carriages where it's a bassinet carriage, and they're like peeking around the corner. They're like, wait a minute. Yep, there is dolls in there. And I rock my dolls with pride. I have a little carrier, like kangaroo pouch, that I stick 1 or 2 in there if I can, but usually 1. And my micro NICU preemies, I carry them in a little basket. It's a little tiny basket. It's like a material basket that I make their bassinets out of. And by the way, I will be making homemade, handmade NICU preemie reborn doll bassinets for the year 2025, and I will be selling those on my store, and I will also be carrying them and selling them if you come to me directly. I have like a little business set up on PayPal. I have my business platform growing on Facebook and Instagram, Newborn Nursery Reborn. Make sure that, it's me, Eleana. If you guys want to reach out to me personally, you can reach me at Newborn Nursery Reborn Artist at gmail.com. That's my email, my phone number. If you guys want it, you can message me and get that. You guys can reach me on anything. Facebook is Newborn Nursery Reborn. And so is an Instagram. And you guys could reach me. Also, you could reach me if you are suffering and you are having a hard time. You don't have a lot of money. You have, let's put yourself at $175. And that's all you have right now to create something so beautiful. Basically, that really doesn't have a price tag, but that's your budget. I work with women like that. I am not all for the money. I am also in it for the emotion, for the inspiration. And I also make sure that everybody knows that they can also own a high-end reborn without the big price tag. So I just wanted to share all this information today with you guys. I wanted to be that inspirational woman because that's who I am. I am an inspiration. I am a strong, independent woman who will do nothing but continue her journey and share every single moment that I can with my subscribers and my followers and everybody who wants to be supportive of Newborn Nursery Reborn. That's why I keep moving. When they're not supportive, you kind of have to just accept them for who they are. If they don't want to support you, you support yourself. Not every partner out here is going to support a person who loves dolls. Now, my ex that I was dating for a while, even though we were just seeing each other, it wasn't anything serious. It was just, we were just getting to know each other. As a woman and a man coming together, just getting to know each other. No status. And he accepted everything I was doing. I accepted him for everything he was doing. And were we attracted to each other? Yes, we were. Were we sexually attracted to each other? Yes. And he was supportive. But then you meet the guys that aren't. And guess what? It wouldn't matter if he was supportive of not, because regardless of what he's going to do to support me and what he's not going to do, if he's not going to support me in what I'm doing, that's okay too. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to do my art, and I'm going to create my reborn dolls. And when I start creating, there's an inspiration behind every single baby that I create. Every single baby. Even the ones that don't come out the best. And as an artist, I fail, but I also succeed. And in life, that's normal. We all fail at something, but we all succeed at other things. And that's just the way it is. But back to why we collect, and I gave you guys the reasons, and you don't need anybody's justifications that you do what you do and you love what you do. When you love your reborns, you love them regardless, with no judgment. This is a judge-free zone, and that's the way it's going to stay, mainly on my channel. Newborn Nursery Reborn is a very judgment-free zone, and that's the way we're going to stay. Thank you guys for watching this small little video. Thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate every single subscriber and person on my channel who dedicates time, love, and heart and soul to what we do on this channel. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from myself to the ones who support me, to my dogs, to my friends, everybody, my supporters, my subscribers. We all thank you. I hope you guys have a lovely, safe, happy, Merry Christmas, and a safe, free, loving New Year. Thank you for watching.